We live? Are we live? Yo, what's going on, chat? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. We about to get the smoke session in. It's about to get the smoke session in the nighttime. Quick little vibes. When I mean quick this time, guys, I really do mean it. Like, I always be saying in my videos, oh, it's gonna be a quick video, da da da. And I be spending an hour on it, but I'm really just hopping on real quick, alright? So, I hope everyone's week's been pretty good. I'm gonna just kind of wind down with y'all and tell you how shit's been going with me. Today is my... Ooh, it's not even my Friday. I was about to lie to y'all and say today's my Friday. I work tomorrow, but then the day after that, then that's my Friday. So, wait. No. Tomorrow's my Friday. Alright, there we go. Tomorrow's my Friday. So, I've been grinding it out, working. About to pick up this other job. So, we're about to just keep on working, guys. And like today, shoot, I just had to drive 45 minutes to this town, this small town. I had to help out my boss, so I've been doing a lot of shit like that. It's traveling and working, but tomorrow's my Friday, so I'm definitely about to get that working and then probably chill, get some more stuff posted up on this on the page for you guys. I definitely want to premiere some more videos, so that's what I'm gonna do. You feel me? This week in the content world has been crazy. I've been dropping videos. Dropped 2 reactions this week. So make sure you guys tune in with the reactions. It's been going crazy. We talked about 6ix9ine. We talked about snitching. We talked about hustle mentality. We talked about the government. We talked about so much stuff. Then we reacted to a lot of videos, one-on-one fights. We reacted to Pop the Balloon stuff, just a whole bunch of different stuff, sports, all that shit. So y'all make sure to tune in, okay? There's a lot of different content out there, and I'm not trying to have you guys sleep on it. You feel me? And I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting from y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been just kind of checking in on me, making sure that I'm cool, making sure that I'm straight, everything like that. And as winter comes, you feel me? It's just a lot of like, I'm locked in, you know, locked into the grind, locked into the hustle. And a lot of people, you feel me, won't even be on social media. Like for me, I'm not really on Instagram, Twitter, anything like that. Like I really just lock in during the winter. So I feel like a lot of y'all, you might not see or hear from me, but I appreciate those of you who check in on me. You feel me? Because it's all about working and grinding for the summer, building your stuff up, you feel me, all that. When it's winter time, people forget that it'd be 10 times harder. And plus, we don't even know what's going on, you know, with the whole government stuff. So it's like we always got to be prepared. And right now, I'm just making sure that I'm prepared for anything that happens. What's up, everybody? God bless you. God bless you. What's up? What's up? I got 18 people in here. What's going on? What's going on? Henry, I got 18 people in here. I appreciate you for showing love, gang. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure to tap in and watch my other videos. Y'all stay blessed. You feel me? But I was giving y'all some free game, you know. You definitely got to keep on grinding during the winter time. You guys definitely got to keep on going, you know. And live, and for me, here's what I'll say. When I keep on grinding, it's not about working. It's not about, like, it's a mental thing. Like, the hustle is mental. You feel me? It's a mentality that you have to have. Some people have it, some people don't have it. You know, a lot of people, they'll catch my videos and then they'll comment on videos that I posted 8 months ago, 7 months ago, you know? So even about live viewers, for me, it's not about how many live people are watching. It's not about, oh, I want to be 11K or 1,000 lives. Like, it's not about that with me. It's about who I can help, who the channel reaches. And if you don't understand that, then you don't understand that. The channel's not for you, bro. You feel me? It's easy to come on somebody's channel and criticize them and be like, oh, this, and that. But you never know what goes on behind closed doors. You feel me? Everybody that comes on your channel, on your page, attracts some sort of, like, some sort of traffic to your page, basically. So for me, I accept all my trolls. I love the trolls. Like, for me, I'd want all my trolls to be in the chat. And then this guy said, He said, I charge $50 for 1,000 bots. Now, I wouldn't even want bots. And I made a video about this actually. I said, would you want to have 100, would you rather have 1,000 fake friends, fake followers, fake bots, or would you rather have 100 real people that support you? What would you guys rather have? 1,000 fake bots for $50 or 100 people that actually support you and actually fuck with you and rock with you? A lot of people be chasing this number game. A lot of people be so caught up in this stuff, and I get it. People be like, oh, I want to make my page look like this and look like that, but that's not what it is over here. You feel me? On everything, it's not. And honestly, I feel like a lot of hate will spread. You know, so if you're not doing, like, if all your comments here, this is what I'll say, if all your comments are positive, you're not doing something right. You're not doing it right. If all your comments are just, oh, they're good, you're awesome, this and that, hey, you gotta have some time for some haters. You gotta have time for them, right? Because look, you're not, like, whatever you're doing, like, if me sitting in the car is messing with people and like, oh, this is my energy, they're rubbing the energy off, then you have to understand, okay, what makes you hate a person that you've never met? What makes you, what about me bothers your soul so much? You feel me? But that's something that people have to ask themselves, because I don't have an answer for them. I'm gonna tell you guys that. So in this world, there's gonna be trolls, guys. There's gonna be people out there that are gonna comment on your page. And look, it starts when you're young. Look, I'm gonna say this, it starts when you're in like 7th or 8th grade too. It could start even before that in elementary school. You start seeing fake friends. You start realizing who's your real friend and who's not. All of that stuff. Like, it really happens out here. And it starts young. I'm telling you. It starts young. It starts young out here. That's why you guys always gotta watch who you call your friend. You could be the most successful person. There's still gonna be someone that hates on you. And if you gotta learn how to get over that shit. You can't let people's words hurt you. Imagine if I let people's words hurt. No, but I wouldn't make it this far. But look, I'm far as fuck. I made everything as what I wanted it to be. Have my job, graduated college, have a career, like everything that I wanted, I have. And it's a blessing. Let's get back into these though. Let's see. Someone said, Charles, what's good? What's up, Frosty? What's up, KR? What's up? What's good? You know, I gotta get some game, and everybody says, light the blunt. Just smoke, nigga. Just smoke. All right, calm down, you fiends. God damn. Y'all just want me to smoke weed? Shit. I'll talk for an hour on this motherfucker if I want to. No, I'm playing. I got y'all. But hey, what I'm saying is, he said, you graduated. Hell yeah, man. 4-year university. You feel me? I'm in my master's program right now. Got school in the morning. Fuck. Like, I'm telling you, like, we will get judged based off how we look. But at the end of the day, no one's gonna know, like, the real you. Unless you know, gotta put yourself out there like that. But to those of you who want to smoke, let's get smoky. You guys better have your shit rolled up. You feel me? Don't be smoking on no BS, on no Bammer. Y'all better have some good Zaza, some good weed. I'm legal, okay? I can go in the dispensary and buy my weed, all right? This is some good cannabis, no pesticides, good ganja. For my good ganjas. Who's smoking? Come on, what's up, Henry? What's good? Let's go. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Hope everyone's blessed tonight. If you catch this live before, like, it's honestly crazy because a lot of my views have been between 100 and 200. And it's like, damn, when I post these lives, like, I don't really be thinking, oh, no one's really gonna take no advice. But there's people who comment and are like, hey, go live, come back. They're in the Discord. They're like, hey, when are you gonna go live? And it's crazy because me as a person, I would have never thought, like, all right, if I have some free game or if I have something that I want to tell somebody, Like, no matter what time of the day it is, YouTube's algorithm will, hey, it popped up in your feed somehow. It'll pop up in your feed and find you, whether it's a short, whether it's a live, like all that shit. And it's crazy. So I really appreciate the support. I appreciate y'all that have actually took my channel from 0 followers, 0, like having none, like some people in the chat have like 0 followers. No, I'm playing. But like, it's crazy how y'all took me from that to literally, you feel me, where I am now. So I really appreciate y'all on everything, on Instagram, everything, especially the media outlet, everyone who hires me for their photography events, you feel me? I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Photography is another thing I do. So I graduated college, right? But then I have my side hobby. I do photography, videography. People hire me for photo shoots, fucking basketball shoots, football season, all that shit, weddings, all that. So that's my side hustle, you feel me? Good ganja, good ganja. Good ganja, good ganja. Good ganja, good ganja. I really appreciate y'all. I really fuck with y'all. I'm about to keep on vibing tonight, you feel me? So, one thing about it that I think a lot of people should keep in mind is that society right now, as a nation, let's talk a little bit about the US. As a nation, we're going downhill, okay? As a nation, our government is ran by a felon, all right? Our president's a felon. Okay, I won't say the government, but our president's a felon, right? Our president hasn't paid taxes, and our president has been in jail, okay? The American people, we believe that everything will be better if, you know, this happens and tariffs this and tariffs that, but it's like, do you guys see how it's really affecting you now? Do you guys see what we were saying like 5 months ago? And this shit happened. Like, it's actually insane. Like, our president is literally a felon. So you're telling me that people who get arrested or the felons could, you know, run for president? That's weird. That's crazy to me. And then our government shut down. So not only did he run for, you know, run for president, but then it's like our government shut down. They can't even make a decision. They can't even make like, we're supposed to be united, but why can't we make a united decision? Why is the government shut down? Which is crazy. Now all the business owners, all the small business owners, they're failing now. Their businesses aren't making as much money. You peep that? I don't know if you guys noticed that. All these businesses are shutting down. The stores in the mall shutting down. Shit's crazy. I say this all the time. You always got to be careful of like what you spend your money on, because you never know what's happening next. Never. Like right now, we don't know how long our government could be shut down. How does that affect our veterans, our retired vets? How do you think that affects our retired vets? How do you think that affects our disabled vets? How do you think that affects you know what I mean? Disabled people, our grandmothers, are like, how do you think that affects them with the government being shut down? How do you think that affects health insurance? How do you think that affects the education system when people are trying to apply for college and they're waiting for their loans, scholarships, or FAFSA? The government's shut down. You guys, do you not understand that? That's what I'm only saying this because it's like, we have to be careful of everything we do right now. We got to be careful because we don't know when this shit's about to open again. Nobody knows the future. You could be like, oh, I'm pro this, pro that, but at the end of the day, we're all American. We all don't know what the fuck is going on. We all bleed the same color red blood, right? So we all don't know what's going on. And we all just got to work. I mean, we got to just work. That's what I want to say. We just got to keep on working. We just got to keep on keeping our head up, because this war, shit, there's war happening. There's people being evicted every day. There's our homeless population's fucked up right now. Our school shootings are disgusting. There is a disgusting amount of school shootings. So I just think that it's really crazy, you know, like everything that we as Americans have been through. from COVID to this to that, right? The government being shut down is really not surprising to me. You know, this world, it's becoming, it's not becoming like, I'll say this, the Bible, and I believe in the Bible, but it's all written down. That's literally how I believe. And you guys could say, oh, well, God this and God that, but God doesn't like what the fuck is going on right now. And I'm gonna keep that real. He don't. None of the stuff he likes, he don't fuck with none of that. So it's like, how are we as a nation supposed to build when our government can't even decide on one thing together? It's crazy. We don't even understand. Should we ban guns or should we not ban guns? Should we give teachers guns or should we give students guns? Like, do you know how crazy that is? How a mother can have a child and their child can be shot at school? The whole fear of that is just insane to me. It's just crazy. And we have people that are worried about, oh, you know, race this and Mexicans this and Mexicans that. No, what about the kids that go to school? And I'm talking about private schools. I'm talking about Catholic schools. I'm talking about churches. Why does America have the highest school shooting rate? The highest. What are we doing wrong here? Like, what are we doing wrong? Our president's ran by is a felon. Our president is a felon. He don't pay taxes. Y'all know that? But he wants y'all to pay taxes. He wants you to pay taxes and you to go to work. And if you don't go to work and pay taxes, you're going to be in jail. But does our president have to? Nah, he's good. And you guys might not like what I'm saying, but this is real facts. You guys can go look it up. You guys can go see the information. Trump is a felon. We all know this. And then what about this? I'll get off of the politics, right? I'll get off of that. Why are all of the high politicians and the Jeffrey Epsteins and all these high power people, why are they so scared of the files coming out? You ever notice that? Why did they have a whole island of kids? Like, you know, what was Epstein Island about? What was that about? Do you guys understand how deep it goes and how disgusting, like, our country is? Like, I'm not saying, oh, it's land of the free, this and that. Like, are we really free if we have to pay bail to get out of jail? If you have to go to court for a speeding ticket, are you really free, or do you have that ticket on your record? If you get a DUI, are you really free? No, that's on your record. So you're not really free. You're just paying. And you guys just have to understand that it's a governmental thing. Like, it's crazy. Like, America has more problems than you think. And we're focused on the little things, like, oh, let's get like, what's a little thing that people are focused on? Like race in America. Oh, we don't like black people. We don't like white people. All that. Dude, America has been diverse since so long ago. We might as well get over it. Okay? Right now we need to focus on, why are there kids doing fentanyl? Why are there 10-year-old kids doing fentanyl right now on the streets? In the middle of Seattle, in the middle of your city, in the middle of his city. Why are kids dropping out? Why are kids getting shot up at schools? Why are kids doing all this? Why is our police getting defunded? Why is that happening? But people are focused on, oh, let's just get, well, I don't like you because you're black, or I don't like you because you're white, or I don't like you because you're Mexican. No, why are your kids being taken advantage of and shot at schools? That should be the real question you ask yourselves. That's something that you should really ask yourselves, because a lot of people aren't smart. They won't have these type of conversations. They won't. And when you get into politics and when you get into, like, why are kids such a, they're so important in America to the point where it's so sick. You guys seen what's happening on Nickelodeon. You guys seen all that shit behind the scenes. You guys seen all that Dan Schneider disgusting ass shit and how everyone's, you know, coming out because of this and that. Like, dude, it's been disgusting for years. This is not, like, it's not new, including prostitution in America. That's a whole nother thing. Do you understand that right now? There's dude, there's minors right now that are prostitutes, and you can call the police and the police will do nothing about it. Nothing, not a damn thing about it. Why is that? Why is a minor allowed to be selling her body on the street? Do you guys think of that? Nobody will think of that. And it's crazy. But oh, you'll call the police, and all of a sudden the police has the girl's phone number, a minor's phone number or something, and the police, that is weird. You know, you never know. You just have to be careful about every single thing. And I wouldn't even be lying. I wouldn't even be making this shit up, because this shit happens every day. Some places it happens more than others, okay? Some people don't even see that shit. But I promise you one thing, guys. It happens everywhere. I'm in the suburbs, bro. I've lived in the suburbs for the past 5 years. Do you know how many crimes happened here in this small country white community? You know how many crimes happened? And I'm not even talking about people of color doing crimes. I'm talking about people, they think, oh, I'm going to move my kid here and it's going to be safe. No, there's crime fucking everywhere. You can get away from a demographic if you want to, but baby, that crime's going to be everywhere. So you can still get your house robbed by anybody. And it's not just a black person. It's not a Mexican person. There's crime. There's crime on crime everywhere. We just seen who killed Charlie Kirk. He was white. You know, people would be like, oh, it's supposed to be a black dude. No, people were pissed off when they found out he was white. Am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking the truth here, guys. I'm just letting y'all know. It's the government's, it's crazy. The world is crazy. Everything it's wild right now. Y'all got to protect yourself. You feel me? I could have people in the comments hating on me, telling me this and that. But at the end of the day, there are people who still tune into my channel and support me, and that's all that matters. I'm not here to support everybody. I'm not here to think that I'm right, but I definitely know some game. Feel me? Definitely got some knowledge you can't get in college. That's what I say. Can't be a sheep out here. Can't believe everything they tell you. If you believed everything you tell, man, why would we believe every single thing they told you? Like, remember COVID? Y'all remember COVID and everyone was dying, and then all of a sudden there was a vaccine made in like 30 days. Oh my gosh. Like, why would you believe that? Or why do you believe that Christopher Columbus discovered America? Why did they teach you that? Why did they teach kids that in school? Why did they teach Christopher Columbus was the first person in America when there was already natives and blacks living here? You know, there's just certain stuff that they're required to teach us. But if you really are a sheep, you're gonna believe, oh yeah, this did happen. Yeah, this did happen. And yeah, you're right. You're never gonna find those answers for yourself. You need to go and be able to question what everybody tells you, because not everybody has your best interest. Only you have your best interest, gang. I'm telling you, like, whoever's listening, whatever, like, only you got your best interest. So you have to watch for people who might even be your friend. They might want to see you do good, but not better than them. You hear what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's definitely a lot. I just spazzed on y'all. I just poured the glass of game on y'all. I'm telling you, that's a lot of how my lives be. A lot of my lives, they be a lot of free game, a lot of this, a lot of that. You feel me? So I really appreciate all the viewers, everybody who taps in. Whether you're a negative viewer and you just want to troll, and you just want to send chicken emojis in the chat, that's cool. Or if you just a regular person who want to support, that's cool too. But at the end of the day, I know the light that's in my soul is going to reach out to somebody and touch somebody. You know, if you get mad about every little thing, every little comment, every little bad thing that goes on in your life, you're not going to make it far. I'll tell you that right now. Some of y'all got to have tough skin out here. You ain't going to make it. Some of y'all will give up just because someone called you a name or because they said something. Words don't hurt. How is that going to make me want to die? Like, you know, like if someone says something bad to me or negative to me, or they have an evil spirit and they're trying to throw that evil spirit on me, I just be like, bro, is that shit even, like, That shit does not faze me. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't make me feel no way. Because I know my energy is not, it's not going to be someone that's like picking up other people's energy. I'm not going to carry their energy and be like, yeah, oh my gosh, you're right, I am stupid. You're right, I am dumb. Nah, because I know me. You feel me? Only you know you. So don't let nobody talk down on you. Shit, they could talk all they want, but only you know yourself. You feel me? Now I'm going to leave y'all with one more thing. Always be prepared for what is coming next. Even if you don't know what the fuck is coming next, be prepared for it. I'm saying save all your money from your cash. Like if the banks, like right now, if the banks were to all close, would you guys be okay? Or would you guys be fucked up because all your savings is in an account? Think about that. If the government were to shut down, which it is, and if the banks were to shut down and everything were to just shut down completely, would you be okay? Or would you be fucked because all of your money is in the bank and now you don't know what to do? That's all I want you guys to think about. And I'm not saying this to scare anybody. I'm not saying this to, you feel me? But yeah, spending money on costumes and Halloween stuff and this and that. Maybe save your money this year and just play it smart, because right now we don't know what the fuck is going on. we gotta be prepped. And if you're not prepped already, then there's time to get prepped. You feel me? There's time to save your money. There's time to just know what's coming next. So for example, right now there's a coin shortage. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'll give you some game. There's a coin shortage in the US. Coins are going to, the American dollar is going down in value. So your $1 bill is not even worth that much as it used to be. So you guys actually have to know what's going on in the world right now. If you're so basically in other states right now, they have a curfew. They can't, and I always say this, but they can't use their debit card. No, I'm bad. They can't use cash after a certain time. So their curfew to use cash is like 8 p.m. After that, you have to use your card for everything. So cash is going to become more of a value because they want everything to be tap to pay. Insert Google Wallet, whatever you have, they want it to be quick pay. So they're going to start making it to where, and this is what I believe, but I believe they're going to start making it to where it's one world order, where you can only use your card. And if you don't know how to get a card, if you don't have that, like, what do you think that takes to get a card? You need a social security number. You need sometimes a birth certificate. You need to prove that you're here. So if they make this a cashless society, what do you guys think is gonna happen? Like, I just want you guys to think about shit like that, and like Project Bluebeam. Like, there's so much shit that you guys could research, and like the agenda that Trump has. How he told us what he wanted to do like months ago. I want to get all the Mexicans out. Boom, he got into office. What did he do? Get all the Mexicans out. What's he trying to do? ICE is immigrating everywhere. ICE will go anywhere from schools to strip clubs to workers to farmers. So imagine, you can't get your food from the grocery store because the migrants are gone, or the people who want to pick your corn and pick the strawberries and stuff in the fields, they're gone now. So it's just certain shit like that. Y'all got to be prepared. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight. It was a really fun combo. You feel me? I definitely spit hella game on y'all. And y'all wanted to smoke, so we're smoking one. Finish off this by smoking this one. I hope you guys kind of understood what I was saying. Hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone's having a safe night. And I hope that everyone protects themselves with their family. That's the biggest thing out here. Protect yourself, protect your family. Put God first. God doesn't like it when you spread hate. God doesn't like it when you spread negativity. God doesn't like all of that. So you guys make sure to put God in whatever you're doing. That's the biggest thing. Whatever you're doing, put God in it. Whatever you're going through, put God in it. You can't go wrong when you're following Jesus Christ. You can't. No matter how much you might hate somebody, put God first. No matter how much you might hate your job or hate this or hate that, put God first. And I promise you shit will be different once you do that. God's not going to put you through something that you can't handle, right? You have to have that strength. You can even ask God to give you strength. You can ask God to give you mental strength, physical strength, all of that. A lot of people, they don't get what they want because they don't pray for it. You have to pray for what you want in life. You can work as hard as you want. You could work every single day, but if you don't pray for it, it's not going to happen. If you don't take time to just thank a higher power, and you don't have to be Christian. You don't have to be, you can just, prayer is a must. That's the whole point. Prayer is a must. So you have to keep going. Health-wise, anything-wise. Keep going, There's people that hate. There's people that don't like you for no reason. There's people that have never met you that just hate you just by looking at you. But you feel me? God don't like ugly. You feel me? God, here, and I'll say this, God definitely created herbs. So smoking weed is not a sin. Now, if you want to get into like sins, we could say piercings are a sin. Cutting your hair is a sin. If you shave, if you shave anything, it's a sin. If you get tattoos, that's also a sin. If you eat pork, that's a sin. So there's a couple things in the Bible that actually, in the Old Testament, which I'm referring to be exact, is what, is listed as sins. And there's a lot of shit, But I definitely think that smoking weed was not a sin. And I'm only saying this because God was focused on bigger things like Sodom and Gomorrah, things like that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things like prostitution, that's a sin. The strip clubs, that's a sin. There's a lot of things. Overeating is a sin. I don't know if you guys know this, but even overeating is a sin. Being too full is a sin. It's a sign of gluttony. It's a lot. It goes deeper, but what I'm saying is, God loves all of you, and he's going to be there for you guys. He's going to protect y'all. You feel me? He's going to keep you guys going. That's all I'm saying. The Bible says a lot of stuff, so you guys definitely have to follow your faith. Follow your own faith in what you do in life. Okay? Because he doesn't like when you spread hate. He doesn't like when you're negative. He doesn't like any of that. Only God can change you. Only God could judge you too. You know that? You can have 1 million people judging you, but only God is the true judger. Only God is the only one that could like literally put you into heaven and put you not into heaven. So if someone's like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, or why are you like this? You shouldn't be listening to this type of music. You shouldn't be cutting your hair like this. You shouldn't be getting tattoos, because those are all sins. According to the Bible, God is the only one that can judge you. So you're not on this earth to impress anybody. Anybody, including your parents. You're not. I just want you guys to know that. You're on this earth for a purpose. God put you on this planet for a purpose. You're supposed to respect your parents, yeah. Serve your parents. But you do not live for your parents. Once you understand that, then you'll get a better meaning of like why you're here. It's your own life. You're only here once. So people who have anxiety or people who always want to impress other people or scared, it's like, we're not living for them. We're living for ourselves. Those other people cannot judge us. Because look, I'll tell you this. When you die, the world is going to keep on spinning around. It's going to keep on going. People are going to still keep on clocking in. People are still going to wait to get paid. People are still going to be going to the hospitals and strip clubs, whatever the fuck, you feel me? So why try to live for someone else when you can live for yourself? God is the only one that can judge you. Come on, y'all. I think that's a good piece of information. I think that's a really good piece of information I just let y'all in on, for real. Somebody needed to hear that. And this is just off the dome, for real. Despite the haters, despite the trolls or people you might, you know, think are envious of you, like, God will show you that. God will show you your path too. You might not know what you want to do right now in your life, but God's going to show you that if you pray for it and ask. He's not just going to show you if you're just sitting on your ass doing nothing. I'm not going to make sure. Just keep going. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate the likes in the video. You know, I really fuck with y'all. And just know to keep God first. Keep God, like, as your number one. And you'll get further in life. Don't let the deadly and demonic spirits of this world, of today's society, like, ruin your energy. You guys got to keep shining and keep going. If I can't tell you anything else, I'm going to tell you to keep God first. I promise you that. All right, y'all. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure to subscribe. Check out my other content. We're growing this channel. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll tune in with y'all next time.